Hello, friends. This is Denise from Counseling for Quality Living. I hope this message finds you all well. I have missed all of my clients, friends, and colleagues over the past couple of months. Hopefully, we'll be up and running beginning the first week of June. But I wanted to take this opportunity to remind everyone that May is Mental Health Month. And I can't think of a better time for us to give some focus to our mental health than right now. I want to start with a disclaimer. I am not a psychiatrist, I am not a psychologist, and I am not a medical professional. I am a counselor certified in choice theory and reality therapy and the quality schools model. And I work with otherwise healthy people who are experiencing difficulties with relationships, whether that relationship is with themselves, a family member, a friend, a coworker, significant other. So that I wanted to say right off the bat. But during Mental Health Month, I always try to give some short talking points, things for you to think about when you have a minute. I believe we are getting closer than ever before to erasing the stigma that comes along with mental health and getting help for mental health. It is as important, if not more at times, than our physical health, because our mental health can greatly affect how well our body functions, our organs, and even something as simple as what our skin looks like. Stress and worry and negativity has a great impact on our physical bodies. During this pandemic, we are feeling isolated. We are adjusting to a new normal in many ways. We may be experiencing financial problems, definitely a great deal of worry, whether that worry is for your employment, worry about your health or the health of someone you care about, or maybe you have a loved one or a friend who is ill or in assisted living or in a nursing facility and you've not been able to visit with them. Our friends on the front lines, those essential workers that have been out and about every single day and dealing with the public, I just can't imagine the mental stress that they must be under, as well as their families worrying about them. Expect bad days. Expect bad moments. With schools closed, many of us have become teachers overnight. I was in the classroom for 29 years, but I never homeschooled my own children. And I think that it would be a difficult thing to do, especially if you don't have the training and so forth. You'd second guess yourself. You're not sure of what you're doing. Our teachers that are having to work from home are having to teach, communicate with their students, and keep in touch and connect in ways that seem very strange to us. So expect things to feel funny, different, odd, strange, scary, overwhelming. But let's not choose to live there. You know, I always teach my clients, if you want to change how you're feeling, you have to change what you're thinking and what you're doing. So if you don't like the way you're feeling right now, pay attention to what you are thinking, what kinds of thoughts you're allowing to cycle around in your head, and pay attention to what you're doing. If you choose to do some things differently and think differently, you will soon begin to feel differently. I also want to say that at times like this, we tend to want to control our circumstances and our environment and the people around us more than any other time. But that's counterproductive, because this is truly a time where we are not really in control of a lot of things. And the more we try to control, the more fear we create for ourselves, because we realize that we truly are not in control. My advice would be to focus on the things in your daily life right now that you can control. Put your time and energy into controlling the things that you can really affect, and let the rest of it go. Breathe and let it go. I'll have more to share during May, Mental Health Month, but I just wanted to check in early on, tell everyone to hang in there. I'm trying to do the same. I've had to adjust my thinking and doing several times over the last few weeks because I wasn't happy with how I was feeling. Tell you the truth, one of the things I had to do was to turn off the TV news, because no matter what channel I looked at, everything reported was so negative. And you know, I cannot tolerate the CBCs criticizing, blaming, and complaining. They will ruin a day, a life, faster than anything you could do, is to allow criticizing, blaming, and complaining to be a part of your life. And I noticed that after limiting my exposure to daily news, I started feeling a lot more positive and had the mental energy and physical stamina to get up and do some things that are more productive, or a more productive use of my time. That's just an example of something I had to do for myself. So be well, love well, and take care.